Hey everyone, this is Ultra Runner. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at part 3 of the Toy Tier Tour. And it's going to take a look at the tier that actually has my Marvel Comics on it. So we're going to start here with a kit bash. This is actually the Mafex Storm body with the Marvel Legends X-Men 97 Storm head. I really like the head sculpt on the Marvel Legends. I think they did a phenomenal job on it. I just prefer the Mafex body much better. I mean, the detail, the paint, the effects is just a much better figure. I mean, it's not even close. So, but I did just do a simple head swap on that one there. I will start here in the back. This is actually the SH Figuarts Miguel O'Hare Spider-Man 2099. And if you've been following my channel, you know that is my favorite version of Spider-Man. So Mafex announced they have one coming out. And I, of course, got him on pre-order. Can't wait till he shows up. Right here, we've got the Mafex Jean Grey on a Mafex flight stand. Just really like this one here. I wanted to finish out the whole yellow and blue team as much as I could. And, you know, even though it's not my favorite head sculpt, I do like the X-Men 97 head sculpt better. I'm just going to probably rock them for the time being just because the paint is a different color from X-Men 97, and I'm not really the painting type, so I'm just probably going to leave it like it is. Right in front of her, we got the Mafex Cyclops, and of course, this is the reissue. Such an amazing figure. You know, of course, they crushed these X-Men figures, and this Cyclops is definitely one of the best out there with the smoking head effect. You know, the smoking optic blast effect, which is pretty neat. Right in front of him, we've got the ever elusive Mafex Wolverine. This is one of the reissues as well. You're gonna have to own a yellow and blue Wolverine, regardless if you you like him or not, just because you know the squad, and that's just kind of one of those iconic looks. I'm hoping they do the reissue on the blue, the orange and yellow suit, but you know we'll see what Mafex does with that. And then here is the only Mesco I have, and this is the Mesco Bishop. And I really, really like this. Like, I was blown away. I mean, Mesco is, you know, their whole outfit is completely soft goods. So it's like a mini hot toy. But I'll tell you, the articulation is not as good as a Mafex or Escher Figuarts, but the detail, the paint on the weapon, I mean, this guy is just straight up one of my favorite figures I think I've ever purchased, without a doubt. In front of him, we've got the Mafex reissue of this might not be a reissue. This is straight up Psylocke. I don't think she was a reissue. She's just really not run out of stock. I just picked her up recently. I didn't do a review on her just because, I mean, there's 20,000 of her out there. And Psylocke is either you like her or you love her. Or you hate her, regardless. I mean, I just didn't think she was worth a review. But if you guys want me to show anything about her, you know, definitely comment down below. But you know, just a great add to the team, and you know, I like the fact that all those blues from the X-Men team are just all kind of similar but still unique in their own route, and I do like that. Behind her is probably I would say one of the best Mafex figures, period. Definitely the best of the X-Men figures, and that's the Gambit. I mean, this dude, you look at the head sculpt, 10. The effects that he comes with, 10. The paint, the glossiness, the wired jacket, all the way through, even the collar. I mean, you look at the dynamic pose I got his trench coat in. I mean, that is just phenomenal. Did a great job with that. I definitely can't complain. Here in the back, behind him, we've got Power Princess, now by Marvel Legends. Now, I did not have any kind of knowledge of her prior to this, but when I saw the figure release, I was like, man, I got to grab her. And I definitely am impressed with her because sometimes it's just a great figure, it's just a great figure, and this is definitely a great figure, and you got to give Marvel Legends credit for doing something so phenomenal like they did with her. Next to her is the Peggy Carter Captain America, and of course, you guys know I'm a big Cap fan, especially if you've seen number one in this series. But I have to have every version of Cap, and Peggy Carter, of course, is a version of Cap. So I've got her here in silk suit, but I also do have her regular version too. I've got the Emma Frost just because I wanted really a good version of her. And right now, she's the Marvel Legends is the best version. She's kind of a traffic cone, doesn't really do a lot of dynamic movement because of her cape, but still, she's pretty phenomenal. Like I say, I think they did a great job with the body, the figure as a whole, and then the head sculpt is pretty stellar. In front of her is the Mafex Deadpool and Mafex Wolverine from X-Force. This is easily my favorite Deadpool of any of the Deadpools out there, and I probably won't buy another one. I mean, Deadpool's not a super cool character for me, even though I think his movies are amazing. I love Ryan Reynolds, and but the character Deadpool, he's fine. But I mean, this X-Force version, I love this kind of stealth ninja kind of look with the big popping red X's on it. And like I said, they just did a phenomenal job from head to toe with this figure. I mean, I don't know if you've ever, if you want to just kind of feel what a top notch Mafex figure like, I think this is definitely one of the best ones. And it's a really simple look, but it's just, they just execute it so well. The Wolverine, this is my first Mafex Wolverine. And I do like the curved claws on the X-Force version. It's just another unique look. I'm hoping they finish out this. I actually held out buying the Psylocke, hoping they would just do the X-Force version, but they haven't showed any sneak peeks or anything of her, so maybe we'll have to wait for her. So we'll just see how it goes. Hoping that'll get done sometime this year or maybe early next year. And then last but not least is the Marvel Legends Warbird. As my video when I did a review of her is yellow hair. If Superhero Squad, if you know, you know. This is actually my favorite look from Miss Marvel. I do love this look. Back from when my first tie into it was when she was watching Superhero Squad with my kids when they were younger, and she was always just a grouchy, crazy person. And whenever they moved Miss Marvel into the Marvel Universe, they changed her outfit a bit, and it wasn't the Warbird look, and a lot of people were kind of disappointed in it. But I'm okay with the new look that they gave her. But and I know that's kind of comic book accurate too. But this is definitely my version here, and probably one of the hardest figures I had to get because I really had to go out of my way to try to find her without paying scalper prices. And this is just a phenomenal from head to toe. I mean, they did Marvel Legends, like I say, when they cook, they cook. And, this and the Power Princess, I think, are just like next level work. I mean, if this paint on the bicep would have been better colored to match the skin, same thing on her rear, that's kind of like a weird off color. It's not quite the body color. But if they actually nailed that, I think this would have been probably this would be comparable to like a Mafex, I think, in that case. It's just some of the little details there is where the issue, because the head sculpt is, that head sculpt is, there's nothing wrong with that at all. Absolutely just stellar. So, but yeah, this is the Marvel comic shelf. This is, Toy Tier Chore number 3. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you got anything that you have any comments about, please comment down below, like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.